Hello and welcome to tribetopper.com. So, we are going to solve for A and B for a right angle triangle when A, B are unknown and 14.2 is given to us and this angle is marked 28 degrees. So, first thing that you have to do is what? Mark the points A, B, C and figure out which one is the hypotenuse and which one is the base and which is the hypotenuse height. So height is BC, the base is AB and the hypotenuse is AC. Why do we know or how do we know that BA is the base or AB is the base? Because the angle is always the one which is formed between the hypotenuse and the base. So you should not have any confusions about the sides of base and height. So here we just have the angle is 28 degrees formed between the hypotenuse and the base. So AB is obviously your base. This is A and the height is B and the hypotenuse is 14.2. Now we have to find A and B. So for that, first let's take the cos of theta. The formula for cos of theta is, what is the formula for cos of theta? Yes, cos of theta is base over hypotenuse. So when we say it is base over hypotenuse, my base here is A, right? We have already marked that. So base is A over hypotenuse is 14.2. And cos of theta, theta in this case is 28 degrees. So I will write, so cos of theta, where theta is 28 degrees. So therefore, I will write one more step here, that A upon 14.2 is equal to cos of 28. So what will be A? To find A, yes, so we have cos of 28. It is already here. And just take this 14.2 up and multiply. So cos 28 degrees multiply by 14.2. So first from your calculator, check the value of cos 28. So that is 0.88. That's the value of cos 28 multiplied by 14.2. And when you multiply, what do you get? Yeah, so we'll say this is, if rounded to two figures, two decimal place, 12.50, right? That's my base. I got A. Now I know A. So how am I going to find B? Because B is the height and the formula that relates the height and the hypotenuse is sine of theta. So let's get to sine of 28 degrees is equal to height over hypotenuse as per the formula, right?
Yeah, miss.
So sine 28 is equal to height, which is B, over hypotenuse, which is 14.2. Now you have to find B. So how will you find B? Keep B here and 14.2 goes up and gets multiplied. So you get B is equal to sine 28 degrees multiplied by 14.2. Now what do you get the value for sine 28? Right, so this is 0.47. Now multiply this 0.47 with 14.2. What do you get? So we get 6.67 centimeters. Or if they have put the units, otherwise you don't need to put the units. So now I hope you've understood that first in the triangle, identify the sides to that which is height, which is base, which is hypotenuse. And to determine that, to identify that, I've already told you, base and hypotenuse always form the angle. So you know base is A and height is B. Now you just have to use which Trigonometric ratio relates the base and hypotenuse, that is cosine of theta. So use the formula cosine of theta is base over hypotenuse. That gives me a over 14.2 is equal to cosine of 28. So a is what? Just take this up and cross multiply. You get the answer. Similarly, from sine 28, you will get the height. I hope it is clear to you. Please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at tribetopper.com.